Getting out of control 2025. Getting out of control 2025. Lord willing, this message is edifying, giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. This lesson is entitled Getting Out of Control 2025. Inspired by this article from the Newsbreak app entitled House Republican Says Trump's Executive Orders Are Getting Out of Control. House Republican says Trump's executive orders are getting out of control. All right. The Lord willing, this message is edifying. So it says Representative Troy Balderson said some of the president's executive orders have gone too far by usurping the authority of Congress. All right. And as the scriptures say, a kingdom divided shall not stand. But I'm going to get that one. But first I'll start here. This is Revelation 13:11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb. And he spake as a dragon. And that beast that is going into is the EU and the NATO. All right. America being that whore that sitteth upon those many waters, those many governments, those many nations of people. All right. And those two horns that spake as a lamb is talking about the Republicans and the Democrats. OK, liking on to, all right, ancient Rome, you had the patricians and the plebeians. The patricians will be your modern day Republicans. The plebeians will be your modern day Democrats. OK, those two horns speaking as a lamb because they come under the pretense of vote, elect. All right. Democracy. OK. But as it says at the latter end, and he spake as a dragon, going into those draconian laws, because that's what this society is leading to. All right. Full-blown authoritarianism, full-blown dictatorship. All right. Dystopia, you name it. OK. So those two wings, the Democrats and the Republicans, all right, which are on the same bird going to the same destination. All right. They've had the people fooled for so long thinking that they were promoting equality. But now, all right, as these different branches of government, all right, these different Republicans, Democratic parties, as they're now being usurped, like it says in the article, it says usurping the authority of Congress, okay? Meaning basically overriding him, okay? Which the Trump administration is doing. They're overriding and undoing all of the ways of Congress, man. All right? All the things that were embedded into law, that's being rooted up by this Trump administration, man. Okay? Verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast which before him, and caused the earth and them that which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And that's going into the ancient Roman Empire, all right, which America is the nation that exercises the power of ancient Rome with its Senate House, like we just went into, Democrats, Republicans, going into the plebeians and the patricians. Okay, so it's a reincarnated Roman Empire. Rome all over again. You see it all throughout the society, its ways. But now, all right, this society has turned a new page in which is going after that that ultimate goal that ancient Rome had. All right, the ancient Greeks, they had it, which was to have the world under an NWO, man. Like it tells you in First Maccabees, Antiochus Epiphanes, he called the world to be on one accord, man. Okay, to be under one order, and it wasn't fulfilled during that time, all right, of the Greeks. It wasn't fulfilled during the time of ancient Rome. But America, all right, those 7 heads and 10 horns, okay, the EU and the NATO, they're attempting to fulfill that NWO. That's why you have now members of the Republican Party, all right, saying that the president has gone too far and things are, quote unquote, getting out of control. So it says since taking a month ago for the second time, also like it, since taking office a month ago for the second time, Trump has issued a spat of executive orders, some of which are potentially illegal. Of particular concern has been the Department of Government Efficiency led by billionaire Republican donor Kikius Maximus. Along with a group of young staffers, Musk has fired scores of federal employees and frozen funds already appropriated by Congress. So they've undone everything that this society has built up within less than 2 months. All right. It says he's fired scores of federal employees and frozen funds that were already appropriated by Congress. All right. Already spoken for, man. All right. So this society is bleeding heavily, man. All right. And things are, quote unquote, in this man's words, getting out of control, going too far. All right. That's 2025 in a nutshell, man. 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance and the destruction and judgment of Esau Edom, man. And it's turning out to be exactly that. Due to these prophecies, it says the moves have prompted a series of lawsuits, including a challenge to Musk's access to sensitive data at the U.S. Treasury. Scriptures tell you the city of confusion is broken down, and that's what's happening to the society, politically, military, government-wise. All of that is being taken out and undone, all right? And the people are becoming undone. So is the city, so is the people, man. So it says, let's see if I can go a little bit more into this. It says, I want to say when he says getting out of control. Okay. It says, speaking at a Westerville area chamber business lunch on Thursday, Balderson says Trump's executive orders are getting out of control. And don't be surprised if this guy is either taken out of his position or, but it says Congress has to decide whether or not the Department of Education goes away, Balderson told local business leaders in attendance. Not the president, not Kikius Maximus. Congress decides. So Congress has the power to take these different administrations away, all right, these federal agencies away, and say whether or not they continue to exist, all right, or whether they don't. Okay, and he's saying that that's not the president or Elon Musk's, Kikius Maximus's job to do. So, as the scriptures say, this is Matthew 12 and 26. I'll start at 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. In this society, whether it be on your local street corners or whether it be up top at the White House, this society is divided against itself. This kingdom, which because America is likened unto a great kingdom on earth, this great kingdom is being divided against itself. From small levels to great levels, all right? From your local classrooms to all the way up to Washington, D.C., man. This kingdom is divided. Republicans versus Democrats. Left wing versus right wing. But the same bird going to the same destination. But that destination is desolation, man. Nuclear fire. Okay? So it's a tug of war going back and forth. But both sides are going to end up in the mud. Both sides of this playing field, because the Most High is controlling it, man. Through these prophecies. He's making these different parties go at the president and be divided on their opinions. Some siding with this side, some siding with that side. But look what Yahushua said. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? You see? So the Most High said, if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. And this society is ruled by the physical counterpart of the left-hand angel of the Lord, which is Satan. All right? And that physical counterpart in the nation of people is Esau Edom, chiefly Amalek. All right? The wicked of the planet Earth. Who are getting ready to cash out on this American society. All right? Financially, they're cashing out. Socially, for sure, there's nothing left for the society. All right? The morale is low. Okay, government assurance has gone down. All right, military power is diminishing. Okay, so the Most High has this place on path for destruction, and in this Republican representative words, things are getting out of control, man. All right, things have gone left in this society, and the word left means sinister. Okay, so that's what the society is heading. It says, though the congressman expressed support for the efforts of Musk to downsize the federal government, he said Congress has to do their work. All right. So let's go to this verse in the NLT. I just want to get it real quick in the NLT, because this is the ultimate result of all these different quarrels, these different groups going back and forth. All right. It's going to be a major civil war. This is Matthew 12:25 in the NLT. Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family splintered by feuding will fall apart. And if Satan is casting out Satan, he is divided and fighting against himself. His own kingdom will not survive. And that's what's happening here in this society. All right. Reservoir Dogs, they're tearing each other alive from the inside, man. Friends are fighting against each other like enemies. Okay? Civil war, the word civil goes into citizen, man. So Lord willing, this message was edifying. I'm going to give infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harachakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last seconds of time. Kwame Yashala, Shalom.